There is a moment every night that most people never talk about. It does not happen while the world is still loud. It does not happen when your phone is still lighting up, when conversations are still going, or when the busyness of the day is still giving you something to hold on to. It happens in the silence. It happens in that fragile moment just before sleep, when the room grows still, the lights are low, and suddenly the thoughts you kept buried all day begin to rise. And sometimes that is the most dangerous moment of all, because what you pushed aside in the daylight comes back in the dark. The fear, the pressure, the memory you cannot seem to let go of, the quiet question that keeps returning. What if tomorrow gets worse? Maybe no one saw what this day cost you. Maybe you smiled while your heart was breaking. Maybe you carried a burden so heavy that even now, lying in bed, you can still feel it pressing against your chest. But here's the mystery I want you to hold on to tonight. The moment you feel most alone may be the very moment God is closest. Welcome to Night Prayers with God. Tonight, stay with me, because before this prayer ends, I want to lead you into a peace that feels deeper than sleep itself, a peace that can reach the places inside you no one else can touch. And if your heart needs this kind of comfort night after night, take a moment to subscribe and support this channel so we can continue creating these quiet moments of grace together. Now stay here. Do not rush away, because what happens in the next few moments may change the way you enter this night forever. And now, in this quiet moment we have entered together, let us bring everything we have been carrying into the presence of God. Dear Lord, tonight I come before you with a heart that is tired in ways words cannot fully explain. There are burdens I have carried so long that they have begun to feel like part of me, the thoughts that keep circling, the pressure I cannot seem to shake, the questions about tomorrow that follow me even into this room. But tonight, I do not want to carry them any farther. So I bring them to you. I bring you the fear I have hidden beneath my smile. I bring you the stress that has been sitting quietly on my chest. I bring you the things I cannot control, the outcomes I cannot predict, and the worries that have been stealing my peace. Lord, I place them in your hands, not because I have all the answers, but because I know you do. There is something deeply human about reaching the end of the day and realizing how much we were never meant to hold alone. Sometimes we spend the whole day being strong for everyone else, only to discover at night how exhausted our soul truly is. And tonight, I do not want to pretend with you. I want to be honest. I am weary. I am mentally tired. I am emotionally stretched, and I need the kind of peace that this world cannot give. So, Lord, let your presence come close right now. Quiet the places in my mind that refuse to rest. Slow the thoughts that keep running ahead of tomorrow. Touch the places inside me where anxiety has taken root, where fear keeps replaying the same possibilities, where my heart keeps preparing for things that have not even happened yet. Please replace that noise with stillness. Replace fear with trust. Replace pressure with surrender. Help me release what was never mine to control. The future belongs to you. Tomorrow belongs to you. The people I love belong to you. And tonight, I choose to trust that your hands are stronger than mine. As I sit here in this stillness, I can almost feel the weight beginning to lift. Not because every problem is solved, but because I no longer have to carry it alone. This is the sacred gift of the night, the moment when I stop striving and simply rest in the truth that you are here, closer than my breath, steadier than my thoughts, more faithful than my fears. So tonight, Lord, let peace settle over this room. Let it rest over my mind like a gentle covering. Let it soften every hidden tension within me, and let this be the beginning of true rest. And as that peace begins to settle over us, let us move deeper into the places within us that still need healing. Lord, tonight I bring before you not only my thoughts, but every part of me that has been quietly carrying the weight of this life. You know how this day has rested on my body. You know the weariness that sits in my shoulders, the tension that has gathered in my neck and back, the heaviness in my chest that comes from carrying too much for too long. Sometimes I do not even realize how deeply stress has settled into me until the night becomes still and my body finally begins to speak. So tonight, I ask you to meet me there. Touch every place that feels tired, ease every ache that has lingered through the day. Let the tightness begin to loosen. Let the pressure begin to melt away. Where exhaustion has drained my strength, breathe new strength into me. Where pain has quietly remained, let your healing presence rest there. You are the one who formed every part of me, every breath, every heartbeat, every cell. Nothing in this body is hidden from you, so I surrender it into your loving hands. But Lord, I know that not all pain lives in the body. Some pain lives much deeper. It hides in the heart. It lingers in the places no one else can see. The disappointment I never fully processed. The sadness I pushed aside because life kept moving. The grief I learned to carry in silence. The quiet loneliness that sometimes feels strongest when the room grows dark. Tonight, I do not want to keep burying these things. I want to bring them into your light. There are wounds inside me that words have never fully touched, memories that still carry an ache, moments that changed something in me, conversations that left scars no one else knows about. Lord, you know every one of them. You know the places where my heart still feels fragile, the places where trust became harder, the places where hope has grown faint. So tonight I ask you to heal what I cannot heal on my own. Hold the broken places within me with gentleness. Bring comfort to the parts of me that still hurt when certain thoughts return. Heal the sorrow that has been quietly living beneath the surface. Touch the places that have learned to stay guarded. Let your love enter the places where fear has been living. And Lord, I bring my emotions before you as well, because sometimes the hardest battles are the ones no one can see. The anxiety that rises without warning, the overthinking that begins the moment the room goes quiet, the pressure to keep holding everything together, the exhaustion of always trying to be okay. Sometimes I carry feelings I do not even know how to name. A heaviness, a sadness, a sense of being emotionally worn thin. And yet, even there, you understand me. You understand what I cannot explain. You hear the prayers that never become words. You see the tears that remain behind my eyes. Tonight, Lord, heal my mind. Where thoughts have become restless, bring stillness. Where fear keeps repeating the worst possibilities, bring truth. Where my mind keeps replaying painful moments, bring release. Let tonight become a place of deep emotional restoration. Not just sleep for the body, but healing for the soul. Let rest become sacred. Let silence become gentle. Let your peace move through the hidden places within me like quiet light. And as I remain here with you, I ask for something even deeper. Restore what life has slowly worn down. Restore the joy that stress has dimmed. Restore the faith that fear has weakened. Restore the hope that disappointment has shaken. Restore the softness in my heart that pain tried to harden. I do not want to wake tomorrow carrying the same heaviness. I want to rise renewed, lighter in spirit, clearer in mind, softer in heart, and stronger in faith. So while I sleep tonight, continue your work within me. Heal what I cannot reach, restore what I cannot repair, renew what I do not know how to renew, work in the places beyond my understanding. Because even in sleep, you are still moving. Even in silence, you are still healing. Even in the darkness of night, your love is still reaching the deepest places of my soul, and that gives me peace. And as healing begins to touch the hidden places within us, let us now place this night, the people we love, and the unknowns of tomorrow safely into God's hands. Lord, as the night grows deeper and the world around me becomes quieter, I ask for your holy covering over this home. There is something about the night that makes the heart feel more vulnerable. The silence can sometimes feel gentle, but at other times it can make fear seem louder. a sound in the distance, a thought that suddenly appears, a feeling that something is not settled. But tonight I choose not to give my peace to fear. I choose to give this night to you. So Lord, let your presence fill every corner of this room. Rest over these walls. Stand guard at every door. Watch over every window. Let this place become a sanctuary of peace. Drive out every shadow of fear. Silence every anxious whisper that tries to enter. Let no heaviness remain where your presence dwells. I ask you to surround this home with your protection. Let your angels stand watch through the night. Let peace settle over this room like a soft blanket. Guard my sleep, guard my thoughts, guard my dreams. If any troubling thought tries to disturb the rest you are giving, let it lose its power in the warmth of your presence. And Lord, tonight I lift up every person I love. Some are close to me, some are far away, some I can reach with a phone call, some I can only reach through prayer, but all of them are known and loved by you. So I place them in your hands tonight. Watch over my family as they sleep. Cover my children with your peace. Let no fear touch their hearts. Let no harm come near them. Hold them in the safety of your love. Watch over my parents, strengthen their bodies, quiet their minds, bring rest to their hearts. Watch over my spouse, my loved ones, my dear friends. Wherever they are tonight, let them feel safe. Let them feel covered. Let them feel that unseen comfort that only comes from knowing you are near. And for the ones carrying burdens they have not spoken about, meet them in the silence of this night. For the ones who are afraid, become their peace. For the ones who are tired, become their rest. For the ones who are hurting, become their healing. Lord, there are some people I love that I cannot protect. I cannot be in every room. I cannot shield them from every pain. I cannot solve every struggle they face, but you can reach where I cannot. So tonight, I trust them to you. Love them where I cannot be present. Protect them where my hands cannot reach. Comfort them in the places I may never fully understand. And now, Lord, I place tomorrow before you. Sometimes tomorrow feels heavier than today. The responsibilities waiting, the conversations ahead, the uncertainty, the pressure, the unanswered questions, the things I still do not know how will unfold. It is so easy at night for tomorrow to begin stealing today's peace. But tonight, I refuse to let tomorrow enter this sacred moment of rest. I place every unknown into your hands, the decisions I need wisdom for, the situations I cannot control, the doors I hope will open, the things I fear may happen. I surrender them all. Tomorrow already belongs to you. Before the sun rises, you are already there. Before I take my first breath in the morning, you are already making a way. Before my mind begins to think again, your grace is already waiting for me. So tonight, I release the future. I release the outcomes. I release the pressure to figure everything out before sleep. I do not need to solve tomorrow tonight. I only need to trust you with it. And that trust brings peace, because while I sleep, you remain awake. While I rest, you continue working. While I close my eyes, your hands remain steady over my life. And that is enough for this night. That is enough for my heart. That is enough for peace. And now, as this night gently comes to rest in God's hands, let us allow our hearts to settle into the quiet hope of a new morning. Lord, I can feel the stillness growing deeper now. The room is quieter. My breathing is slower. The weight I carried into this night no longer feels as heavy as it did before we began. Not because every question has been answered, not because every struggle has disappeared, but because something inside me has softened in your presence. Tonight, I choose to rest in that softness. I choose to rest in the truth that this day is now behind me. Its stress no longer owns this moment. Its pressure no longer belongs in this room. Its fears no longer get to follow me into sleep. I release this day completely into your hands. Every moment that went well, every moment that hurt, every word I wish I had said differently, every situation I could not change, every burden I was never meant to carry alone, I let it all go now. And in its place, I receive your peace. Lord, thank you for staying with me through every hour of this day. Thank you for the moments I noticed your grace. And thank you for the moments you protected me even when I did not realize it. Thank you for every quiet mercy, every unseen rescue, every breath, every moment of strength that carried me farther than I thought I could go. As I close my eyes tonight, I hold on to this hope. Morning is coming. A new beginning is waiting. Your mercies will meet me again with the sunrise. The worries of tonight are not the final word over my life. Fear is not the final word. Pain is not the final word. Exhaustion is not the final word. Your love is. Your faithfulness is. Your grace is. So tonight, I rest in the promise that tomorrow can be lighter. Tomorrow can hold peace. Tomorrow can bring clarity. Tomorrow can open doors I cannot yet see. Tomorrow can carry blessings I have not yet imagined. Even now, while I sleep, you are already preparing the next chapter of my day, and that fills my heart with peace. So Lord, let these words settle deeply within me as I drift into rest. I am safe, I am held, I am loved, I am not alone. You are with me. You are over this home. You are over the people I love. You are already waiting for me in tomorrow. And because of that, I can let go. I can breathe deeply. I can rest fully. I can sleep without fear. Let this night renew my mind. Refresh my body, restore my emotions, strengthen my spirit. And when morning comes, let me rise with gratitude. Let me wake with a quieter mind, a steadier heart, a softer spirit, and a deeper awareness that you carried me through the night. If this prayer has brought peace to your heart tonight, stay connected with us here at Night Prayers with God, where every night we come together to release our burdens, rest in His grace, and prepare our hearts for a new day. And if someone you love needs this same peace tonight, share this prayer with them so they too may sleep in the comfort of God's presence. Now rest. Let the night be gentle. Let your heart be still, and let God's peace carry you safely into sleep. In Jesus' name, amen. If this prayer helped your heart feel a little lighter tonight, leave this in the comments. Lord, I give this night to you. Let that be your prayer before sleep. And if you want to keep ending your nights in God's peace, please subscribe to Night Prayers with God so we can continue praying together every night. Share this with someone who may need peace before sleep tonight. Good night, and may God watch over your home.